was struggling because I didn't know if I was going to get anything done this week, but I decided I'm going to sneak a video in. I am going to do my first astrology video. This hopefully will be first in a series. I know not many people know a lot about astrology, and maybe people think they do, but it's very, very deep. Today I want to talk about the elements and the signs, and I know everyone thinks they know everything. They think they know the signs pretty well, and they think they know the elements. This I just feel is a very basic unit of astrology, and if you don't really know this, you don't know anything. It's all intertwined, and this is really the basics, so I thought I would start with the basics. For this first video, I'm going to do the elements and the signs. Next video, I'll probably work on the planets, and eventually get into birth charts. I think it's important that you know how I interpret the signs, then the rest you'll kind of understand my interpretations of everything, and it all begins with the signs. I'm going to start with the elements first. The elements of the zodiac are fire, water, earth, and air. These four elements have 3 signs each. They all go in a pattern. The pattern is fire, earth, air, water. If you understand the elements, you'll understand the signs. Because every element has their own traits, and these traits may overlap into other elements, but the elements are an easy way to kind of cheat your way into knowing the signs. This is just a very basic understanding of everything. I don't go into very much detail, but I think it's important to know basic traits and to know how to interpret some of the signs. So fire. You got to think about the qualities of the elements when you think about this. Fire is warm-hearted, passionate, tender, aggressive, can be angry, can be egotistical. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So when you go to Earth, Earth is more solid. Earth is grounded. They can be stubborn. You know, think of the qualities of these elements. So the element of Earth, you know, it's still, it's stagnant, it's stubborn. They're hardworking, reliable. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Air signs are the communicators. They are always like the most talkative people. So if you think about communication, it involves relationships. Air signs can be very, very involved with relationships. Like think of the characteristics of the wind, here and then there, and a rolling stone that gathers no moss in a lot of ways. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Water is, you got to think of the ocean when you think of these signs. They're very emotional signs. They're very intuitive. They tend to be the most spiritual and deep. But this emotional nature that they have can make them moody. It can make them jealous. You know, they have a lot of hidden characteristics. But when you think of water, you should think of the ocean and the tide. Your emotions come and go. And water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But once you start looking at birth charts, you'll realize that everything comes in a pattern. And everything begins with Aries. Aries symbol is the ram. So think of the qualities of the ram. Aggressive and territorial. They're very confident though, and they are a fire sign, so they are very passionate and tender and warm-hearted. But they can be impulsive, impatient. But some positive qualities are they're very courageous and honest. Their ruler is Mars. I'll get more into the planet's explanation later, but Mars is the anger planet. It can be lust, but also violent. It's the warrior planet. They tend to have a very, very forthcoming nature about them. They aren't afraid of who they are, and they kind of have to be. Taurus. Taurus is a very stubborn sign. It's ruled by Venus. So even though it's stubborn and pretty stagnant, it can also see the beauty in things. They can tend to lean very materialistic. But it's not because they're trying to impress other people. They're just very sensual people, so they enjoy the best tasting food, the most lavish sheets maybe. You think of all the senses, the touch, taste, sight, sound, smell. They want the best of everything. They're very possessive and unchanging, but they can be very reliable, responsible, patient, and practical. They're actually hardworking despite having some laziness about them, and Their laziness comes from wanting comfort, like their senses, and being sensual. Gemini. Geminis are nervous and indecisive. Their ruler is Mercury, and they're an air sign, so they're communicators, and they're also thinkers. Air signs can be very intelligent. Just because a Gemini is intelligent doesn't mean they lose interest rather quickly. If you don't keep their attention, then they can be on to the next thing very quickly. It has to do with their common reputation of being two-faced, because their symbol is the twins. But like the wind, they are adaptable, and they can be very expressive. They're curious people. This comes from their intelligence and constant need of being occupied with something. Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, the most nurturing sign, I would say. The most emotional. They tend to have a reputation to kind of be crybabies, but they are just super emotional and intuitive and have a need to nurture everyone around them. The moon rules them, so that plays into their emotion. They're sensitive and insecure. Their sensitivity can lead them to be either extremely intuitive to other people's issues or very moody. The water signs are very imaginative people, but and Cancer is the first water sign, very imaginative. They're sympathetic and very loyal. The air signs can come and go. The water is always there to stay. Think of a mother and her child. They can't have shallow friendships. It's all very deep or nothing at all. Leo. Leo is my sun sign. Its ruler is the sun, so it's very egocentric, and they're known to be quite self-centered. They're very insecure. They can be very, very insecure, but they want people to think the best of them. Leos think they're royalty, so they can be kind of lazy and expect people to wait on them hand and foot. They love compliments, anything to remind them that they are the king. They're very dramatic, but they're also very generous, and their drama comes from their passion, and very, very creative. Virgo. Like Gemini, it's ruled by Mercury. So Virgo is a very intelligent sign. They're an earth sign. They have some of the same qualities as Taurus, of the unchanging quality, but in a different way. They tend to be more perfectionist. They don't really know how to help people a lot of the time. If you ask them to explain something to you, they may struggle to explain it because they understand it and maybe they aren't the best at articulating what they get about it. They can be shy and very, very critical. Their critical nature makes them analytical of the world around them, so maybe they're not the most trusting. But because they're perfectionists, they're also very hardworking and very practical. Their symbol is the Virgin, so think of that reason for them being shy and kind of perfect. Thank you everyone for watching. This was my first part in my astrology series. I will be doing the second half of the zodiac sometime soon. I just kind of want to test the waters and see how you guys like this stuff. So astrology is my passion, and then I think knowing astrology is very good for your soul, and you can learn a lot of things about yourself and how to change your behaviors. Just a little bit of self-promotion. I have a shop on Cafe Press where I sell t-shirts and coffee mugs and all kinds of stuff with my artwork on it. This is only one of them. This is Virgo. And I also have Leo, Cancer, and Libra up on Cafe Press. I've been working on Aries and Gemini lately. Hopefully they'll get up soon. So go by. But also, I do sell astrology readings. There is a website called Fiverr, and it has allowed me to give 3 packages of astrology readings. Nothing is shipped, it's all online, so it'll be done through emails. The first package is $10, and it's a basic reading of your ascendant sign, your sun sign, your moon, and your Mercury, and I get very, very in-depth with it, and you'll also receive a picture of your actual birth chart to base yourself off of. When you're kind of going further, it can help you with this class. You can also get free birth charts on ASTRO.com. The second package is $20, and it comes with everything from the first package, also including the Imam Coli, the Midheaven, and the Descendant sign. And the premium package is $55, but it is a full chart reading, a full natal chart reading in great detail with the picture. And so I'm selling them online. I will have links in the description to my Cafe Press, my Fiverr gig, and Also, astro.com so you can make your free charts. Also, check out Alyssa Sharpe's channel. I will link her website down below and a link to her channel. Thank you so much, so much for watching. I'll see you next time.